Well, despite a cold and foggy start this morning, Fresno actually made it into the 60s, a little mild for this time of year. Our high of 60, just above the average of 56 for this time of year. And thanks to the fog, our early morning temperatures, I know it's cold, but it's not as cold as it's supposed to be. We were in the 40s this morning. The average is 39, and we were well below our record high of 72, set back in 1948. We're still going to see some areas of fog tonight, early tomorrow morning. I don't think it's be as widespread as dense of what we saw this morning because we have some changes that will help us out in getting the fog to leave the valley and allowing for us to move in to bring in a little bit of rain. We hit 55 in Merced, 59 in Visalia, 60 was also the high in Hanford, 62 in Porterville this afternoon. And tonight, starting to get a little cool out there, a little chilly as a matter of fact, 49 in Merced, 55 in Fresno, and 52 in Visalia and Lemoore this evening. Compared to 24 hours ago, we're a little bit cooler compared to this time yesterday. And once the storm comes in, it's going to be a little cool in the afternoon with our high temperatures as well. Visibility not too bad and up and down the valley tonight. Lowest visibility, as a matter of fact, Hanford and about 5 miles this evening, 6 in Merced, Lemoore, 10 in Visalia. Again, we'll see some areas of fog tonight, early tomorrow morning, just not as widespread as dense thanks to this system now moving into the Pacific Northwest. We still got a ways to go before it moves into the valley, but we'll start to see that cloud cover throughout the day tomorrow into tomorrow night. Most of tomorrow is going to be dry, so you're not going to have to worry about the rain until the nighttime hours. And here's Futurecast to give you an idea of what's going to happen here over the next 24 to 36 hours. So here's the leading edge of the front moving into the North Valley, say Los Banos, Livingston, Newman. You might start to see some showers about 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And then once we get into the late night hours, probably about 11, 12 o'clock, we'll finally see that rain move into Fresno and the South Valley. And then we'll see some lingering showers in the overnight hours. But this is a quick moving system. It will most likely be out of here by the midday hours on Thursday for the valley. But for the foothills in the Sierra, there could be some lingering showers until Thursday afternoon. It's a fairly good rainmaker. One component suggesting maybe a quarter or third inch of rain for most of the valley. And of course, you could double those amounts for some areas of the high Sierra. But in the Sierra, snow levels are going to start off about 5,500 feet. But once we get to about Thursday morning, they could drop down to 4,000 feet, so that's pretty close to Bass Lake, but points north, Shaver, it looks like you're finally going to get a decent amount of snow. Hopefully, several locations could possibly pick up probably about 8 to 10 inches from this system. Air quality is moderate throughout most of the valley for tomorrow. No wood burning restrictions in place for Merced, Madera, Fresno, and Tulare counties, but for Kings County, wood burning is prohibited. You're asked not to burn unless your fireplace is a clean burning registered device. So those snow showers move in late in the day tomorrow into tomorrow night for the Sierra, and also wind will be an issue at the highest elevations. Winds will pick up from the southwest about 25 to 35 miles an hour. And temperatures tonight in the 20s, even the teens. Sequoia looking for a high of 18 tonight, 57 tomorrow in Bass Lake, and 53 in Yosemite. Foothill communities, it's going to be cloudy tomorrow. Then those showers will start to move in mainly in the north late in the afternoon into the evening. Then they'll work their way south once we get into the nighttime hours. Still kind of mild for this time of year. Foothill communities will be in the 60s for tomorrow afternoon. Overnight lows for tonight will be in the 30s. And of course, here in the valley, a chilly evening. We'll call it partly cloudy, some patchy fog overnight, and overnight lows upper 30s to low 40s, and the winds will be fairly light throughout most of the evening here. And tomorrow, again, most of the days it'll be dry. We're going to see those clouds increase throughout the day, and then those showers will move in after sunset, at least for the North Valley, then the overnight hours for Fresno and Kings and Tulare counties. And still kind of mild for this time of year. 62, well above the average of 54 for this time of year, but some spots in the North Valley will be in the 50s. The extended forecast shows that shower activity arriving late tomorrow into Thursday, and then things are going to clear out here by Thursday in the midday hours, looking for temperatures in the 50s. It's going to be a little chilly this weekend. We have low to mid 50s and overnight lows in the low 30s, so we might see some scattered frost and some patchy fog this weekend here. Definitely feeling like late January, but next week we're going to have some temperatures in the 60s. But you got to remember, after we get a soaking of rain, that fog gets a little stubborn sometimes. So if we get enough clearing, we might have highs in the 60s. If not, we'll be in the upper 50s. But overall, I like to say this is a convenient storm because it arrives in the nighttime hours when everybody's asleep. So not much of a hassle. So you'll probably wake up to some wet roads Thursday morning.
Okay. Just take it a little slower, but it should be good. Bring us that snow we need too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It looks like a good thing we're getting here. Yeah.
All right, Ruben, thanks. Well, coming up in